Everyone, how are we all? Oh, I have an echo this morning. How are we all this morning?
You're dropping everything.
I know. I don't know what's. I got dropsy this morning apparently. Yeah. How is everyone? I hope you've all had a great weekend. What did we do? We went out Saturday night. I worked all day Saturday, didn't I?
That's right.
So
Yeah.
I worked all day Saturday. And then we went out Saturday night, and then yesterday we had a day at home.
That's right. Yeah, so, you were trying to do cards.
And I was doing washing and...
Oh, yeah, you did other things too.
All sorts of other stuff as well. So that was our weekend. So for those that don't know me, my name's Lorraine. I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator from Queensland in Australia, from Maryborough region. You keep hitting me with the brake.
Oh, sorry.
It's all right. Mum's trying to run me over with the wheelchair already. Yeah. So So if you haven't got a demonstrator and you're looking for one, I would be more than helpful to help you out. So I do card classes online, in person. We have a lot of fun when we're mucking around with papers and stamps and stuff like that. So yeah, anywhere in Australia I can help you, and not outside, unfortunately. I've just come back from the UK, and I could have had several people join me, but unfortunately we're not allowed to do that. So we've got to stay within our own country. Alrighty, so today I am doing a pillar box card. Now, it is rather large, but it would fit into an 8x8 envelope. So you can actually make an 8x8 envelope out of a piece of 12x12 paper. So if you have any odd papers hanging around, perhaps some that are that have gone out of what do you call it, retired or something like that, that are quite light in color. I like to always do mine in a light color. Then you can always make a card for it. So an envelope for it. So I'm going to go down to the desk. I have done a lot of the cutting. I'm just hoping that I can remember how to put it together. I'm pretty sure I can. Let me go down. Hi, Suzanne. How are you this morning? Did I already say hello to Suzanne?
No.
I don't know what I'm up to today, do I? Okay, yeah. So this is the card that we're making. You can see it is quite large, okay? But it does fold down, and it will fit into an 8x8 envelope, okay? And then it pops back up again. So you just have to make sure that you get your little squares at the top.
And show the front.
That is the front. So you've got this sitting back, this in front. Now, this is one of Sam Calcott's, and I've had it on my list for quite some time. So I thought, well, today I would do it. And I've put a bit of glue there. That's a bit naughty, isn't it? I have to stick some bits on there. So I thought today I would do it because I didn't have time to figure out any of the other stuff that I was doing. So this is today's card. So we need to get on with it. Now, what she's done here is she's put these squares, these pillars in the middle. So I thought I'd go with what she did, but I'm going to actually put them right at the back today. Suzanne said, hello, Mum.
Hello.
I'm going to put them right at the back today. And my reasoning for that is because if they're right at the back, you've got more stability with these, okay? To put other stuff on. Good morning, Glenda. How are you this morning? Lovely to see you. So yeah, and I'm still trying to choose what color butterfly is going on this one or the next one. So that is what we're doing today. It's quite a hefty card. It's probably one that we would give rather than send. Oh dear. So yeah, you changed your mind. All righty. Glenda said hello to you, Mum. Yeah, I've got a few of hers on my list, Suzanne, so I might have to let you know what I'm doing and when I'm doing it. But basically for the rest of this week, or maybe Friday will be different for the next two, which will be Tuesday and Thursday. One day I'm going to do iris folding, and the next day I will do probably, what do you reckon, tea bag folding or something like that. All right, let's get started with this. So like I said, I've cut out quite a few of the pieces that we're going to need. So we've got the side pieces, we've got the top pieces, we've got the other side pieces, we've got some embellishments there, and then we have the top of the box and then the top of the box. All right, so I've already, I don't know if you can see it, but I've already scored this. So these pieces are there's two pieces at 6.5 by 8 inches. Okay, so we've got the 6.5 by 8, and I'm just going to, the two pieces, I've actually scored both of them. So I'm going to fold these and burnish them.
You were really scoring, weren't you?
I was. That's what I was doing in here this morning. Getting all these ready so that I don't have to take forever. So, and then of course we've got the little tiny one on the end. Now we'll probably find I've scored all those the wrong way. No, I haven't, because that's going to go like that. No, that's right. Okay, and we'll just do exactly the same with this one. So we'll go along the score lines. Now they're scored at 1.5, 3, 4.5, and 6 inches. So it's not really hard to me too, you too. What did you two, Suzanne? Have you got all your stuff ready? All right, so this is to make the two pillars. So what we're going to do is, now I want that on the inside, don't I? So that's going to come around and right. So we're going to put the glue along this little tab here. Like that. And then we're just going to fold this over. Now we want that to be on the inside. So the easiest way to do this is to, now I had this yesterday, fold that back and just fold these two forward and make sure that they line up nicely like that. And then you can see that you have your first tube. Hi Lynn, how are you today? All right, so there's our first tube. Oh, a list. Oh dear. All righty, so then we're just going to do the same with this one. So we're going to put the glue down here. And we're going to fold that over just like that and make sure it's nice and straight and press it down. And there is our second box. Okay, so that is basically what holds this whole thing together, holds that whole structure together. Okay, So now we need to make the pieces that go to the side, go around the top and around the bottom. So these pieces too, so they also, because I bent that just now, it doesn't want it, because they are also quite, well, they hold those two posts. So what we're going to do, each piece is 2. So these pieces are cut at, let me have a look, you need 4 pieces at 1.5 inches by 8.5 inches. And then we score those at 3 inches and 8 inches. All right, so you have the short side, the long side, the short side, and then this is going to stick onto here, but we want it on the inside. Okay, so we just fold these like we did before, and then we want this to be stuck on the inside like that. Okay, we need it on the inside. So I'm just going to put some glue on here. Mum, you watch, make sure I don't go off the screen, please. Hi, Lynn, how are you? Good to see you here. And I'm just going to line that up like that and press that down. Now, this is where we do want this to be lined up well, because it's going to join the whole thing together. So that's that. And then we want this piece here. So I'm going to fold that piece up, and I'm just going to pop some glue on there. And then if we fold this over, it should match up on there like that.
You were going to leave the boxes undone at the back, though, weren't you?
Sorry?
You were going to leave the boxes undone at the back.
No.
I thought you said you were this time.
No, I said I'm going to place them at the back.
Oh, I thought you said because they slip better, didn't they?
Yeah, no. Okay, so now you can see you've got just No, because what's going to happen is these have to stand in there, and I'm going to attach this.
Oh, I see.
Instead of attaching it halfway, I'm going to to the back.
Oh, that's what you just meant.
Yeah.
I see.
You had me worried there for a minute.
No, I thought you meant you weren't going to do that round. That's all
right. Okay, and then now, what do I have to do? This one has to, I'll fold these. Where's the foam folder? Get these folded. And burnished, and same with this one. So you can see that one's not sitting quite straight, so I'll hold it there and burnish it so that it is. Okay, and then I'll do this one. So again, we've got the short, the long, and then this is going to go over there like that. So I'm going to put put this over some glue on here. Now you can use tear and tape if you like. Hang on, is that right? No, put this here, measure it up and pop that down. Okay, so that's that one. Glue on the table already, and I'm just going to pop that down just to make sure that it's nice and straight. And then this one, I'm going to do the same. You can fold it straight over like that, and it will all match up, as long as your folds and your scores are in the right place. So I'll just pop a bit of glue on there. And that is that one. Alrighty, so there's the top and the bottom. Now, what I should have done, can I just get a tap? Before I did the actual boxes, I should probably have put the strips on them. But it's okay, because they do bend and we can do it anyway. So let's get some of this off of here. It seems to have glue on here. Don't know how that would have happened. Do you, Mum?
What? I don't know.
How I got glue on there.
Yeah, you put it down on the table first.
Oh dear. All right, so we'll go back to the original boxes now. Where we've got the join, that's going to be at the back. So for today's ones, what I did was, what have I got? 3, 1, 2, 1. I think I must have done one too many. Oh no, that's right. So what I'm going to do, I wanted to have something that looked a bit marbly. So this is from the new, the new pack with the vases and the Japanesey one. So I'm just going to stick these. So they stick on these panels, 1, 2, 3. You can put one on the back panel if you want to. However, it's not necessary. So I'm going to put the goldy side on the 2 edges and then the blue on the front. So let's put those on. I'm going to lay them down because they're long. Had to open a new glue yesterday as well. Okay, so I'm going to put this one here in the middle, and then I'm going to put this one in the middle, the other side I should say. Just stuck my finger straight in the glue.
There's your.
No, that's all right.
That's what you did just now, I think.
What, stuck my finger in the glue?
When you're doing that.
And then I'm just going to pop this one this side. That one looks like it's a bit wider at the top. It shouldn't be. And then in the middle, where's the other piece? There. I'm going to put this piece for the middle. Just let me. And then I'm going to put this one in the middle with the blue showing. So that gives us like the, it's very wide that side. Looks like Lorraine's not doing straight today. And then pop this one straight down the middle. Like that. So there's our first box decorated. Good morning, Daryl. How are you this morning? And Daryl said good morning to you, Mum. Okay, so we're going to do exactly the same with the other one. Making sure that that's at the back. And then I'm going to, let's do it this way. Put the glue on here. For this side. And then the glue on here for this side. You can see why I cut it all out, can't you? And then the one in the middle, we're going to cover up the lovely gold. I always hate covering up the pretty sides, but sometimes it's necessary. And then we're going to pop this one here. So that gives us our 2 pillars finished like that. Okay, so now we need to work on the top and the bottom. So again, we're going to so for this one there's going to be that and that and that and that, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to oh, lovely. And then I'm going to put this one on here, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp those and emboss them with the gold. So that's the 2 long pieces, so we can put those on. I'm going to put them with the blue side up, and I'm going to make sure that that's at the back. Yes, and we'll just
What's that?
I just said I'm going to make sure that I've got the blue side up, and then I put glue on it.
That's because you said it.
Okay, so this one along this front here, and I've got that glue there, but we'll put something on there. Not my day today. Maybe I should go back to bed. Anybody else have those days where everything you touch goes wrong? It's not really going wrong. Hi, Marlene. You walked a bit further this morning. Oh, I didn't. I didn't walk anywhere. Well, oh.
No, I certainly didn't.
Now see. I'll take that off of there because it needs to go on here. It's what happens, you see. Don't talk and work at the same time. Look. No, the wet one.
Yuck.
It's not yuck. It's just a bit of glue. It's not going to hurt, is it? Is it? Okay, so we've got those, and then I'm going to put those on there in a minute. And we've also got all these little ones that go on the sides. So we've got 4 of those, and we are going to have the gold side up on these. Sorry if I'm off. So that's 1 there. And one there. I needn't bother because I had the thing at that side on that one anyway. So, and then this one. We're going to have, oh, what are you doing? Tap dancing?
No. Warming my feet up.
Your feet cold?
Yeah.
1 there. And 1 there. There we go. So that's the top and the bottom. So what I want to do now is just stamp these. Wipe my hands because they're sticky. So I'm going to stamp them in gold because I'm using that gold. And I'll just put a little bit of this across there and across there, just so that nothing sticks to it. So I'm using these 2 because I wanted them darker. They're Secret Sea. So, of course they are. anything that gives me a chance to use Secrecy, I use it. So I'm going to use the Let's Celebrate from the Beautiful Butterflies because I like that one. Oh, Time to Celebrate, sorry. So I'm going to use that one. No, I had a bigger block out earlier, and I don't know what I've done. Bigger block. This one. Okay, so yeah. Oh. So I'm going to use the Versamark, and we're going to have Let's Celebrate. Sorry, it's Time to Celebrate. I keep saying Let's Celebrate, don't I? Okay, so that's that one. And we'll use the gold. And then just make sure it's all covered. And we'll just put the heat onto that. And there it goes. I love watching it change colour. Oh, I've got a few specks on there. I might do that again because it's got gold specks up here.
Well, yes, it does. It helps the gold.
What do you mean it helps the gold?
Well, it leaves the gold showing.
No, because that's this little pillow, wherever I did with it. That's supposed to help stop that. So we'll have another go at that. See if we can get it right this time. Can probably use what I've got in there. Let's have a look. All right, this one's clear. Let's do that. Right, so that's the Time to Celebrate, and that will go on either the top or the bottom. And now we'll take that off and I'll clean it in a minute. And I'll do the Happy Birthday from the Charming Day, which is another one of my favorites. Actually, I could have left that on there. And we'll do this one. Here's the Happy Birthday. I think we've got that all straight. Yeah, so you wash it on.
I can't open it. Thank you.
You wash it on that side, dry it on that side. Mum's here organising me again. And then we'll just pop that on. Oh. So let me get this off of here. Just hang on a minute, Mum, and I'll help you.
That's all right, it came off of that thing there. That's still come off. That's all right, I'll clean it.
Okay, we'll do this one. Okay, Lynn. See you all soon. See you soon. That one's got a few speckles as well.
Have you finished with happy birthday?
Yes, Mum. Yeah. Yep. Okay, let me put this back in here before it goes everywhere. Actually, there's quite a few on there. Why am I don't know why I'm not seeing them. Perhaps my eyes are a bit weird. I thought that was clear. I can always change it later. It's not a problem. I often do that. If I make a mistake, I sort it out a bit later. There we go. Put those back in there. That, and that. Oh, that had quite a lot left on it. Okay, so I would redo that, but Mum's put it all away now, so
You want it?
no. I'll work with it. So with the Let's Celebrate, I'm going to put that across. Time to celebrate. Okay, so 1,
Two in there.
2. I like to use plenty of so time to celebrate onto the front of one of these, making sure that it's going to go on there nice and central. So this really isn't an overly quick card, as we can tell. Like I said, it's easier doing these flat. Get it over the top. And there we go. Time to celebrate. And this one's is happy birthday. Let me hit that with that again. But you can see, because now I thought I'd cleaned it all off, but you can see it's got the little speckles. But we can use that to our benefit, can't we? We can pretend we meant them to be there. Okay, for this one, I might use this strip. They're always good for that. Put another one there. Another one there. Look at that, an empty.
Where's that go?
In the bin.
In the bin.
Yeah. And where's my next lot? They're half ones, they're half ones. Oh, here we go. I've got a couple left on here. I'll just do that. There we go. So pull that off. That and that. That. And then we can put this one I'm really not liking this one because it's got all the speckles on it, but hey. For some reason, it reminds me of Harry Potter, and I have no idea why. Does Harry... Oh, that's not even straight. Did Harry Potter have something with speckles on? Not spectacles. I know he had spectacles. Let me try that again. Oh, that'll do. All right, so that's our top and our bottom. What we're going to do now is we're going to...
They go over there, don't they?
We're going to put these in. So we're going to decide, do we want time to celebrate and happy birthday? We'll do time to celebrate at the bottom, happy birthday at the top. So we're going to put these in here like this to make the pillars and to steady up the card. And like I said, this time I'm going to put them to the back and in the corners. That way I know that when I go to put the other stuff on in a bit, it'll give it that bit more stability. You need about an inch there, and then you can line that up, get it nice and straight with the top. I mean, you don't have to. You can have it halfway down if you want. And I mean, you could also put some glue this side. We might do that. Let's put a little bit of glue on this side as well. And then we're lining that up with the top. And we can push that down. And that's our first one in place. Oops. Just make sure it's all lined up nicely. And then we're going to do the same with this one. So we can do about an inch down here, which is the side one. And then we'll do the back one. And we'll line that up. Like that. And we'll press that down. So that gives us the top two. Now we've just got to do the bottom two. And it's funny because I say about making mistakes. When Sam Calcott did this on her live, she actually put the bottom one on upside down, which was quite funny. So just goes to show that even the best make mistakes. Yeah, that one. So those two, and then this one and this one. So I've done it all together on this, and I'm hoping it's going to make it easier just to stick it all back in there, fit it back into that corner like that. What, Mum?
No, I thought you were drop it.
No. All right, so that is those stuck down, and that is probably the hardest part of the card made. Hi Holly, how are you? Oh, it's your Sunday. Yes, of course. I messaged my aunt last night to see, which it was our Sunday night. When did I message her?
Last night.
That's right. Yeah, I messaged her and I said, will you be around at 11 a.m. your time, even though it was 7 p.m. our time. So trying to count back. She's in England, of course. So Alrighty, that's what we have so far. That's the sides and the top. So now we're going to put bits and pieces in. So what I've actually got here was I cut out some, this is just fussy cut from the paper for Charming Day. And then I've also got this here, which is from Charming Day. So I just thought I'd give that a little bit of a color, and I really wished I'd had time to do a bit more before I started, but I didn't. So we're just going to give this a little bit of a color. So I'm going to use the darker bit around the darker areas here, and some just up around. Not a lot. Hold the tongue right. And then I'm going to go over with the lighter. And you know what? I remember telling myself, do the light first. So what did I do? I did the dark first. So just going around that, circling around so that it'll hopefully blend, blend some of that in. I'll just quickly go back around that with the dark. Especially around this middle bit. And then again with the light. There we go, that's that one. We'll go over this one with the light. It's usually better to do it, excuse me, as soon as possible, because it blends easier if you do that. So we'll just go around there, around there, around there, and around there. And just go back over that with the light. I was watching someone the other day, they used the color lifter. I've actually got a color lifter here, but I haven't really done much with it. So that's those. And then I'm just going to use the lemon lime twist to do the leaves. So which is the light and which is the dark? That's hard to tell, isn't it? Look at that.
Both the same, aren't they?
This one tells me it's the dark, so I'll believe it. All right, so we're going to go up through the center of the leaves with the dark. Oh, squeak, squeak. I'm using the felt pen and bullet end, or whatever you want to call it, for this. And then I'm just going to go over it with the light. I'll leave a few white patches in here, some towards the ends. They're funny how we go quiet when we're colouring. I should have got you to do this, Mum.
Hey?
I said I should have got you to do this.
Oh, yeah, well, with my hands, I don't know where you'd end up.
So last evening, Mum put a whole load of my cards in packets with envelopes, which is very helpful because it's something that I don't get around to doing. Can't really tell the difference in those, can you? Let me go back over this again.
That's a bit dark in there.
Yeah, you can see it's a bit darker now. Squeak, squeak.
You missed that one up there.
Which one?
That one.
This one?
Yeah.
Happy now?
I was watching you.
Oh, okay. All right, so there we go. Back over it a bit with the light, just to blend it in. And there's our leaves. Right, I'll just cut this out. Oops, can't find it. There it is. Even my tape's against me this morning.
It's all right, she's gone on holiday.
I wish. I've only just come back.
Ain't got no pussycats in here today.
No, they both abandoned me. All right, so we have that as well. Now,
It's over there. The box.
over where? Oh, yeah. Don't try and fiddle with it. Now, the other thing that I need to cut is this one.
You're
I put
flutterby.
the pink butterfly on. Sue said hi. Hi, Sue. How are you? That's the pink butterfly on there. So I think I was going to put the gold one on, and I'm going to use, I've got to stop saying that, I'm going to use,
Because you've been to England.
a piece of, what's this? Say it. Piece of yellow, but I want sort of like quite a pale yellow to put behind it. I think that will do. Is that going to work? Let's see. All right, so I'm just going to cut the two pieces. So I want a piece of each of this one on the gold, one on the yellow.
You can't cut them both at once.
No,
On top of
because they
each
both
other.
come out of the same piece of. We want different colours, don't we? I could actually, if this piece is too big. I know what you mean, sorry. There's one. So there's the base, and we'll just do this is a different gold really to what's on the edge, but it's sparkly and it's pretty, so we'll use it now. A lot of these cards I just use for demonstration. They don't actually go anywhere. So, Mum, if you want to poke all those little bits out of there with that, that would be wonderful. And I'll just cut.
What, all these bits here?
Yeah, do it from the back. Oh, all right, we'll do it from that way.
Well, whichever way you
Yeah,
think.
no, that's all right. Do it from there. And then I'm just going to do a body.
Oh, you're waiting for it?
Yeah, can I have that top? Oh. So there's I've got glue up my fingernails. I have glue everywhere today. Can I have that?
Didn't get them all out, did I? It's slow.
That's all right. You got some out. See that little hand popping in there?
What's that there then?
That's
right.
That's the butterfly's body. Okay, it's when I have the big ones like this that I think I should really get that brush to brush them out.
What do you mean, to brush them out?
Yeah, there's a brush that you can get that fits on the end of here. And you just change it over from what's in here to the brush, and then you run the brush over it, and it gets all the little bits out.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
I think it's $28 or something or the other.
You haven't got that yet, though.
No, I haven't. I've put it on my order a couple of times, and then when I've had to decrease the order for some reason, I've taken it off. So I have several things that go on and off and on and off the orders. I've still got a few here. You can see them better from the back when you haven't got them out. Sometimes. This was another one that I should have done before. I got in here.
Well, then I'd have plenty of time to pick the bits out.
Oh, hang on. I need my yellow bit. So we're going to have the yellow with the gold on it, and I'm going to put the body is actually Secret Sea, the same as some of the other stuff on there. So I'm going to put that together first. So just a little little bit of glue down the body, and just a little bit out on the edges. We don't want too much with
Don't knock those down because they're not clipped.
What's not clipped?
I can't clip them.
Okay. All right, so stick this onto here.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Just in the middle there, so that we can lift the wings.
That's pretty.
And then and I've got one vote of confidence. And then just a little bit of glue down the body. And put the body on. Like that. And then of course we can lift these inside wings up just to give it a bit of stability. So that is going to go across there like that. These other bits and pieces that I've got here, I'm going to...
You don't want that to throw away?
No. So I'll put the butterfly on first. So I know I need a reasonable bit either side. So I can put that on there, and I can put it on there. And I know that it only just touches at the bottom. So I'm just going to put a little bit on there, but I can put that bit more on there. Now this is where I'm pretty sure I'm going to find it a lot easier to do, because when I did this on the other one, the whole thing was twisting and moving, which made it a little bit more difficult to do. You can, of course, do it this way, but yeah, it's easier to just get it up there in between the two as straight as you possibly can and let it set. You can bring the wings up like that. Okay. The magic words there, Lorraine, were let it set. So now we can put some other bits and pieces in. So I'm going to stand it up because it's going to be easier for me. So I'm going to pop this piece down here. So I'm just going to put some glue down the bottom here. So this gives us like a little area that we can put stuff into. And you can put as much or as little as you want in there. And then I thought maybe one of those. And this is literally just decoration. So one of those in there. And maybe, just maybe a second one. We've got a bit of greenery on. No, wrong side, Lorraine.
Wet one?
No. I've just got a little bit of greenery with this one, so that can go in behind. Oh, doesn't want to stick in behind there. So that gives us some bits and pieces down the bottom. Now we've got another flower. We've got some more leaves. What I thought was maybe we could put, I liked the idea. I might put a couple of leaves there, either side of the butterfly. This time I do have to put it that side. So yeah, perhaps one about there. And the other one, seriously, you'd think I've been playing outside in the dirt. Look at my fingers and hands at the moment. Another one there. And then I've got a secret sea. And I've also got a misty moonlight. So I was thinking of putting something like those two down there. So let me, I didn't put anything from the top on the other one. So I'm just thinking that I might put that up there. Nah, no, I don't like that. Change our mind.
Put something on the sides there.
Well, no, I don't really.
No, I'm on inside.
No, no.
Stand up in there.
No.
So,
all right, so just at the moment, I'll leave that like that. I might, yeah, I might try it later.
So you try it that way, might
yeah, maybe I can do it that way. Let's try it that way. Put a bit there.
Put some of your sticky things on instead of your, whatever you call them.
I think it's a bit too floppy to have it. So we could just have
that's it, yeah.
A few leaves hanging down like that.
Yeah, that's nice, yeah.
And then we could probably cut this one and then do the same with this one. Let's put, there's not much there to hold it, so we can do that as well.
That's it.
Do that and just have a little bit more hanging down there, just to give us a little bit of something from the top. We do have another flower and we do have another color, but I'm going to leave that for now. And
I think it's enough on there, actually.
That is what we have for the card. I will watch the replay tomorrow, so I miss it. Okay, Debbie, not a problem. Oh, you love the card, Kim? That's great. Yeah, so another one of Sam Calcott's. She does do a lot of beautiful cards. I've made some of hers in the past. And yeah, and I know Suzanne has started watching her too, so you never know, you might get a double whammy. All right, so that's the card, and it sits
It's
up
pretty,
like
isn't it?
that, and it will fold flat and go into an 8x8 envelope. So like I said before, you can make an 8x8 envelope out of a piece of 12x12 paper. Let's see if I've got an old piece that doesn't belong to anything. Not that one. I like to use a light one. Oh, what have I got?
That's pretty.
That one, right on it. So I'm looking through some of my really old stuff here. We'll just take that one. Okay, so this one's just over 12x12 because it's got the strip on it. But basically, you lay that in there. Hang on. How do you do it? Like this, I believe. No, I'll have to work it out and show you, but I'm pretty sure you can get it.
We used to make them, didn't we?
Yeah, maybe it was 2 pieces. I don't know. Oh, it might be 2 pieces. Anyway, so this is, I mean, seriously, I would really think it's a give to a person
Show it the other
card.
way around when it's standing up.
What other way around? That way?
Yes, so people can see it.
No, they
Oh,
can't.
they can't. Oh, no.
No, because the camera's here.
Oh, I see. Yeah, okay, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I get you.
I'll come down to the desktop and then you'll be able to see.
Just clip those up because I don't want you to lose that.
All right, here we are. All right, so there's the card like that. And then I've got that goes, what other way, Mum?
The other one, I see.
Oh, the other one. I was going to say, there's only, and that's the one I made before. So just different colors and different, this one I wanted it to look a little bit like it was marble. So, and this one I just used. So there's the 2 cards. And this is what I was saying too. This one, you can see that the columns are in the middle. This one, I put the columns at the back and it was easier to construct. Okay. So, and you don't have to have these at the top and the bottom. You can have them halfway down and halfway up or whatever. Meet them in the middle and just have your columns. So there's different ways of doing it. But anyway, that's our card for today. Now, tomorrow I'm hoping to do some iris folding. I will explain to you tomorrow how we do it. I will use a pattern, but you can get these patterns off the internet. Just go into Pinterest and you can print them off. It's not a problem at all. And if you do have a problem, let me know and I can send some through or put them up on my Colour Me Crazy cards and maybe you can print them off from there. Which one's your favorite colors? This one or the pink?
They're both pretty, but I like that one on the back here.
Oh, and of course you can use the back, which has nothing on it. That's where you can write your message.
That was the other thing I was going to say, that pretty stuff that you use, just, you know, you could go all over it like that.
Well, you could,
you know,
yeah, but you'd have to remember to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the two cards for today. Tomorrow we're going to do some iris folding, which I'll explain a little bit more to you. No, yeah, all right. No flowers are involved, so no irises. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Mum won't be here tomorrow. Oh, the purples, Sue. Yeah, I like the purples too. Mum won't be here tomorrow. We're taking her home this afternoon, so it'll be another, probably around early September, will it be?
Yeah, I'll be 95 then, won't I?
Yeah, Mum turns 95 on the 1st of September, so she might be here. I don't know. She might be at home. But I have to work full time for the last 2 weeks of August. So it's not nice for mum to be here if I'm at work. So yeah. All right, everybody, I will catch you soon. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed what I do, if you can press the button. Holly said, bye, mum. Have a nice trip home. And subscribe. The more people subscribe, the more our videos get out there to new people. So that would be absolutely wonderful. And I will see you all tomorrow, and mum will see you
in September, possibly.
In September, probably. Okay. All righty. Thank you, everyone. Bye for now.